Hey guys, what's up? Captain Turbo here, and welcome to Let's Play Pokémon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. I believe this was especially for. I believe Red and Blue came out for the original Game Boy. 1 second, guys. As always, let's just mess about with the sound so I can turn it down a little so I'm not interrupted. Anyway, as you can see here, we're playing our first Nintendo game, and without further ado, let's get started. I'm just going to go to options real quick, turn the text speed to fast. And that's not good. 1 second, guys, let me just fix that. Won't be a minute. Where's the frames? Ah, there we go. There we go, that's better. Hopefully. And new game. And I'm not even gonna bother trying to do a Professor Oak voice. You guys know what this guy says by now. I'm not gonna go over it. Yes, we know this world's inhabited by Pokemon. If you guys want to read this text, you know, go right ahead. I'm sure you can pause the video if I'm going too fast. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this any special run. You know, this isn't gonna be a Nuzlocke challenge or anything like that. You know, I did toy with the idea, but the problem is I'm a little bit out of practice with this game. I've not actually played the original Yellow for a few years now, so this is going to be a bit of a trip to the past. I'm also, just to warn you guys now, I'm probably going to be facing probably all of the trainers. I don't tend to grind very often in grass. I like to go for the experience and the money prize you can get from battling trainers. So yeah, and that gesture thing, you guys won't know the reference because it's a reference to a old series I cancelled years ago. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Oh god, I forgot. I'm used to playing the more recent Pokemon games. This one looks horrendous in comparison. Let me just I'm just gonna put the sound recorder thing on top if I can. No, I can't. Sorry guys, I just I don't have a timer otherwise, and I want to keep track of how long I've been recording. These videos are going to be roughly 20 to 30 minutes. This will be a bit longer than my usual Let's Plays, mainly because well, it's an RPG. Well, technically, yeah, Pokemon is technically an RPG, so you know, I wanted to make the parts a little bit longer. Just talked to our mom here. Says so on TV. Should be watching Jeremy Kyle or something. But yeah, RPGs, this will not be the only RPG I play, and it won't be the only Nintendo game I play either. I'm not gonna bother trying to pretend I don't know what's going on. Just walk into the grass, and you'll trigger Professor Oak. I don't... this is weird, but in Yellow, you can, as you can see there, you can get 2 steps into the grass. In Red and Blue, you can only get 1 step in. I don't actually know if you can you trigger a battle if you just stick in that 1 space of grass, or those 2 spaces at the front there? I wouldn't have thought so, because I don't think the trigger mechanism for starting battles will have begun yet. And oh, Coda Pikachu. Now, I do like Pikachus, guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the little rodent, but I prefer a Raichu, and because I can't get one in this game, well, not without trading anyway, I'm not going to be using Pikachu very often. You know, he's alright for the second gym, because Missy's a water trainer and everything. It's just a good idea to use Pikachu at that point. But I'm probably going to end up using another electric type whenever I can get one. Again, mainly because Pikachu, while you know, not a bad for the beginning part of the game, it is pretty useless. Well, it can get become pretty useless in the second half. I remember about 6 months ago, well, a bit more than that. I've told you before, guys, that I've recorded games time and times again. This was one of the games I recorded. Well, I started recording. I got up to like Gym 2 or something like that. I can't remember. The recording sessions kept screwing up really bad. Well, there was nothing wrong with the audio or anything like that, but the videos were very, very strange in how they looked. They didn't look right. They looked... I can't really explain it, and I don't have the footage anymore. It just looked really odd. It looked like Misingo had been at the recording sessions. And no, just for the record, I'm not going to be giving my Pokemon a nickname. At least I won't be in Pokemon Yellow. This is just like to show you guys where the series sort of began. I mean, even technically this wasn't where the series began. Pokemon Red and Blue was where it began, at least for the English-speaking or the audience. Anyway, Jester wants to fight, and this has got to be the most boring battle in every Pokemon game. The first battle is always a cakewalk. Well, it should be anyway. There has been a few times where I've screwed up, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, here just usually can get away with just using your physical move. Don't go for your stat alterating move, I should say. And that's not good. I'm gonna risk it, I don't really care. If I lose the first battle, I lose the first battle. I really couldn't give a damn. Oh, I lost, what a shock. And here I'm saying it's a cakewalk, and I get my ass handed to me in the first battle. Yeah, not exactly the best way to start this Let's Play, is it, guys? Yeah, also here is another little mechanic that they put in the game that they didn't add in for another, what was it, nearly 15 years or something. You can have Pikachu follow you, and you can also speak to it to see how it feels. Right now, Pikachu thinks we're a piece of garbage. Well, fuck you as well, you little yellow bastard. And technically, yes, we can't even begin our Pokemon journey yet. I can't remember. Can we get the town map? You know, I think we can. No, we can't. That's half after you get the Pokedex, which is going to be very shortly. Anyway, after that battle, Pikachu is all healed up. And now we're on Route 1, guys. Route 1 consists of nothing but Pidgeys and Rattatas, or however the hell you pronounce it. I just call them Rattatas. Or is it Rattata? I don't know. I don't really care. I never use the fucker anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid as many random battles like that as I possibly can. If I can't, I'll try cutting them out, but me and everything don't go very well together, so like I said, I'll try my best, but I'm not promising you guys anything. Also, yes, once again, in case you were wondering, I am using a Xbox 360 controller, which feels really weird using with Pokemon Yellow. Right, here we have Viridian City, but we can't really do a whole lot right now. If we go to the west, just read this. Yes, if we go to the west over here, we'll go towards Route 22, I believe it is. If you, as a kid, I could never get past this old guy here. No, it's not Pal. No, it's really not Pal. It's not private property. It's a fucking walk. It's. How can you just lay there? What's happened? Have you fell over or something? Are you stuck? And this woman here is not very helpful either. Well, go get him his coffee then. But yeah, as a kid, this really threw me off the first time I played it. I remember I was stuck for hours because I didn't think I had enough money for the mart, so I didn't go in here. But this is where you're actually supposed to go. Go to the mart, and the worker here will give you Oak's parcel, which you have to then take back to Professor Oak before the game can really begin. I don't know why they introduced this. It's a very useless bit of information. Now, go over here. There's nothing over here either. I'm just showing you guys there's nothing there. Technically, you could go fishing in that small pond of water there later, but I have no fishing rods at the moment, so that's out of the question for now at least. And yes, as you can see here, I'm also jumping over the ledges. You can only jump this way though, you can't jump the other way. So if you want to do that, you're screwed. You have to take the long way around. And yay, I didn't get into any random battles. And this guy is homeless. He just sits in that flower bed all day pretty much. How is my old Pokemon? Well, he's a bit of an asshole, I gotta say. He never takes my orders, he just sort of sits around all day, giving me the finger. Also, I've never seen custom Pokeballs before in any of the games, this one or any generation after this. I mean, there are a few things you can do to modify, I guess you could say special effects when they're released from a Pokeball, but like in Gen 4 and 5 I think, but I've never seen it anywhere else. Now, I'm gonna go on the record here saying I'm not gonna complete the Pokedex. You know, I was originally thinking about doing that as a special thing for this Let's Play. I was gonna complete all 151 Pokemon. I was first gonna show off where you could get the Pokemon that are actually in the game, and then I was gonna do like an extra episode afterwards where I completed the Pokedex by using like Game Shark codes and all that stuff. The problem is, one, I'm using the Visual Boy Advance, and not all the Game Shark codes work correctly with it. Secondly, the box mechanic for this game is a piece of garbage. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, as soon as you've filled up all 6 spaces in your Pokemon inventory, any Pokemon you catch thereafter will be sent to the PC and into boxes. The problem is switching between the boxes and filling up the boxes. It's a very strange process that I'm glad they fixed in future games, but it's really annoying. And to be honest, I couldn't even stand the thought of doing that, having to change boxes all the time. It's a long and tedious process, and I'm not going to put myself through that. When I eventually get around to either Fire Red or Leaf Green, because I will do that as well, I will actually complete the Pokedex in that version because it's much easier. And as you can see there, we get the town map from Jester or Blue or Gary or whatever, his sister. If we use the town map, as you can see here, this gives us a complete look at the entire region of Kanto. I often forget to go for that actually, many times I've forgotten that's even there. But we can actually technically now start our true Pokemon journey, and that's not the best way to start. Yes, a Pidgey. Now, I am gonna take these on. It's not a bad idea, as I said, to get Pikachu a little bit leveled up to around 20 to 25, because as soon as you get to the second gym, the chance of you ever using Pikachu again after the second gym, is very slim. You don't really need another electric type until the Elite Four, so... Route 1, there's really nothing to speak of there. You can get a potion from one of the people that's basically just walking around. Other than that, as I said, you can only get Pidgey and Rattatas, and that's about it. There's really nothing else noteworthy there. Route 22 here, if you go straight up, you will encounter your rival. There are 5 different Pokemon to find in this patch of grass alone. You can get both male and female Nidorans, you can get Spearow, you can also carry on getting Pidgeys. But the one I'm after is a Mankey, because Mankeys are great for the first gym. As you can see here, you got the female Nidoran, like I said, you saw that one. Yes, the female Nidoran again. The reason I'm not finding these is because they can actually, I believe, I don't know if they have it yet, but I think they might have Poison Sting, which is not a very good move a very good thing to have at this precise moment in time. And I keep coming across these female Nidorans, which is really a big pain in the ass. Don't want female Nidorans. Oh, there we go, that's what I wanted. Oh, we did quite well there, because Mankeys are actually, I think, like, the third rarest to find around here. So we'll just use a Thunder Shock. And I thought I was actually gonna knock my chances there. Oh! Bollocks! I forgot I haven't got any Pokeballs yet. Damn it! Oh fuck it, I'll get the experience. Oh, that was a bad move on my part. Oh, damn you. You see, this is another thing, guys. Usually, at the beginning of every Pokemon game after this, you're actually given 5 or 6 Pokeballs. And I completely forgot that in Gen 1 you don't get them. Anyway, this is the Pokemon Center. I'm going to go into that in a minute. I can't believe I forgot all about that. I feel like a complete and utter fucking idiot right now. Get it. Nurse Joy and Chansey behind the counter there. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. Over here you actually have the link-up room. Now, as a kid I always wondered what the hell this was, because I didn't have a link-up, and I actually didn't know very many people that did have the cable required. Okay, after that embarrassing little slip-up, let's actually go get some Pokeballs, shall we? I'll just get 5 for now, because you get a 6 in Viridian Forest a little bit later. So I don't need them right now. And let's go catch ourselves that Mankey. Oh, I feel like a complete another fucking idiot. I think there's supposed to be a potion hidden in one of those bushes somewhere. Although that might just actually be the Gen 3 remake. Hopefully, guys, we get the Pokemon we want. Oh, here's the male Nidoran, by the way. No real difference. I think Nidorans, the male Nidorans have a higher attack and the females have a higher defense. Again, I'm not certain by this. And then we get lucky once again. Other than that, I really don't think there's any difference. Please don't knock it out. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry for anyone who has epilepsy. Anyway, here we go. First Pokemon, come on. Yay, we caught it! I am so happy right now, can you not hear it in my voice? And every time you catch a new Pokemon, your Pokedex updates its information. An agile Pokemon that lives in grass, it angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything, including itself. And again, no, I'm not going to be giving these Pokemon any nicknames. But I have the Pokemon I wanted, which is a good thing for now. I'm just going to take these two back to the Pokemon Center very quickly. I'm sorry guys if this is a little bit tedious. This is how a lot of Pokemon games start, unfortunately. You know, as soon as we're, as I said, past Misty, things pick up and there are less required trips to the Pokemon Centers. As I said, if I can cut things out without it causing too much problem, then I'll do that. Believe me, I will, but let's go in here for a second. I think this is the school? Yeah, it's the school. This just is where you can learn about things if you're a new player. Again, it's not required. This guy is in a better mood now. And now he's apologizing to you. And I don't need you to teach me how to catch a Pokemon. I already just caught a Mankey, you retarded old fuck. Anyway, yeah, that's the Rattata sprite. I'm not gonna... Hopefully I don't run into them. I don't like them. I think they're boring. And you couldn't even catch that Rattata. And if you go down here, he disappears completely off screen. Now, I'm actually just going to get something over here, one second. If you go up here and to the right, there is actually an invisible item right here. Now, in future games, I think you can actually see the item, but you know, I just wanted the few secrets I actually remember from this game. Anyway, we're now entering Route 20, no, Route 22, Route 2, and I thought that was actually going to be the route sign there. Oh, that might be it, actually. Yeah, Route 2 to Viridian City and Pewter City. And as you can see, the music changes. In future games, you would get a little sign telling you what route you just entered. And we're about to go and enter the Viridian Forest. I came here with some friends. They're out fighting for Pokemon fights. Now, if you go over there in, I believe, blue or red, you can actually find yourself a Pikachu, which, as I said, can be pretty handy early on. In this game, though, the yellow version of Gen 1 actually follows, what is it I'm trying to say? It follows Pokemon, the anime logic, in terms of what Pokemon you can find. Here in any of the other versions, you can find the bug Pokemon and a rare Pikachu here and there. In this you can find Pidgeys, Caterpies, Metapods, and there's a 1% chance that you can find a Pidgeotto, which obviously Ash did in the anime. And as you can see, Pikachu's leveled up to level 6, and he learns Tail Whip, which is, it's alright. Now I'm just going to switch Pokemon, because I don't need Pikachu right now. I need to level up my Mankey, and I'm hoping I'm going to come across a couple of Metapods. This girl over here, she's a little bit jealous, you know. We have a Pikachu, and she doesn't have one, though she wants one. Although she has something decent, I'll actually trade her. And probably not the best way to start things here. I'm just going to use a Leer. I can't remember if Leer actually affects if you'll do more special damage, like with electricity. Oh wait, one way or the other. As I said, guys, these first parts might be a little bit tedious. I apologize for that. There's really nothing I can do, and we get a paralysis. Yes, a couple of you can also, in case you didn't know, use some paralysis, and I'm trying to think is what I'm trying to say. In 1 second, guys, my headphones are on the wrong way. Yes, you can get a couple of special effect type moves. I think that's the right term. As you know, you can paralyze your opponent's Pokemon, which will make it so it may not be able to attack occasionally. You can also put your opponent's Pokemon to sleep, so they can't attack. Well, they can attack, but they might not. You know, if they wake up, they can attack you, but the chances of them waking up are pretty slim. What else is there? There's also Freeze, but that's really difficult to pull off because unlike every other I'm trying to think of the word. Status effect, that's it, the status effect. Unlike every other status effect in the game, that one doesn't actually have its own move. Like Pikachu will later learn Thunder Wave, which can paralyze a Pokemon. There's also Sleep Powder, which obviously puts Pokemon asleep. There's also Poison Powder, obviously, which drains your Pokemon's life the more it goes on. There's also Burn, which is effectively the same thing as Poison, except Poison actually still affects your Pokemon outside of battle. Burn I don't believe does. It might do in Gen 1, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And there's also, like I said, Freeze, but that's tricky to pull off and can only really be used with certain moves like Ice Beam and Blizzard. Anyway, we defeated Lass, which is pretty good. I probably should have picked up a couple more potions, but I probably won't. I might be able to get away with it. I think there's a couple in here in the Viridian Forest. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, this is just an NPC who's just standing around. Anyway, we got our second battle here. Whoops. And I'm just checking the time, guys. I'm gonna fight this guy and then I'm gonna end this part because we're actually 25 minutes into recording already. Oh, I don't think I can actually... No, I'm not gonna be able to beat this guy with my Mankey. It's too low level. So we'll bring out Pikachu. Put the herd on Pikachu. No, I should say put the herd on Caterpie. Just use Pikachu to do it, that's all. And Mankey grew to level 5. Ah, but it doesn't learn anything yet. And Pikachu grew to level 7. That's pretty good. Yeah, and what I'm doing here is actually known as the swap out trick. Basically, if you want to get a low level Pokemon like I'm doing with my Mankey here to level up, but try not, but without risking its health. Excuse me. Just switch it out as soon as you bring it in, and it'll gain half of the experience that or whatever. You know, if you use 3 Pokemon, it'll gain a third of it. But you know, it'll gain half the experience here. Pikachu will get the other half. Like I said, getting Pikachu a bit leveled up is not really a bad thing. I'm gonna have to do that eventually anyway for the second gym. So Caterpie keeps using String Shot, because that's really going to be helpful. Yeah, the AI in this game is actually pretty piss poor. I mean, yeah, I lost to the rival earlier, but I really don't care about that one too much. And I'm guessing this guy doesn't win very often. So, just check Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu's a little bit happier with us. Oh, great. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this off here. I'm also going to do a slight... no, I'm not actually going to do any level grinding yet. I might do after the next episode in case I need it. But until then, guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I promise things will start to pick up eventually. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.